Welcome to the next episode of my Forever World, where today, can't do anything. Because I am completely out of iron. Okay, so, maybe not completely out of iron. I do have 7 nuggets, thank you. But that's clearly not enough. So, yeah, that's right. Today we're making an iron farm. And I have the perfect spot to build this thing. I zoom out on my map here. Way down over here is this giant desert where there's like nothing at all. So, my plan is right here in this spot to build an iron farm. It takes up a single chunk worth of space, and since this is relatively flat, I figured, yeah, why not? So let's head over there right now, actually. There we go. And now we're here at the build location. Yay! And yes, since I have all the materials, that means we get to jump right into a wonderful time lapse. And holy cows, the sand very bright with shaders. I guess I didn't even think of that. Oh well. Let's just get into this build, I suppose, yeah. I'm now at the step where I get to name the zombie. And the name we're going for this zombie, or husk, I guess, is Roger. His name is Roger. There we go. Now Roger will never despawn. Welcome to the world, Roger. Now I just need some villagers. Which, I'm probably just gonna do that off camera because, oh my god, is that such a nightmare. Or I'll time lapse it. Either way, I'll figure out something to do. Luckily, it's just out of render distance, but right there is a village. How did you guys get here? Well, you have. Let's see. Tropical fish, black dye, cornflower, red sand, rooted dirt. That's pretty good. Fire coral's pretty good too. Yeah, I got nothing to trade for you though. Fine. Oh, and by the way, that sound that you were hearing, it's this thing all made. Oh yeah, look at that. Look at this setup. This is crazy. This is really crazy. That bell's there to make sure that they're all constantly scared the entire time, which seems unethical to me, but then again, I've been here for 5 minutes, and I mean, look at that. Look. That's almost 3 stacks of iron in 5 minutes. You know, I was thinking, this is really ugly. This is like really ugly. I wonder if I can do something about that. Maybe not this episode, but at some point I want to come back and start decorating this area. Have I been to that one? I totally just got sidetracked. Hold on. Back to what I was talking about way over here. This. I want to do something about this at some point. Definitely not now. And holy How? There seems to be a blockage. This needs to be covered up at some point. We're gonna start building here as well as a few other places that I have in mind that I want to start putting builds at that I think will be pretty nice. If I do say so. If I do say so myself. I can speak English, shut up. And the spawning mechanism too, by the way, is super interesting because they spawn on those trapdoors, and then as soon as they spawn, they hit a tripwire hook, which then extends those pistons, so it's kind of imitating like a zero-tick farm almost. It's not quite a zero-tick, because it takes 5 seconds between each golem spawn anyway. But it greatly increases the spawn rates because the golems are immediately pushed off and down 32 blocks, which means they're out of range of the villagers, so they can immediately respawn them. Which is so nice. So I have a couple ideas about what I want to do. One of them being maybe like a giant sand castle. We could do that. Or I could do some like Greek style buildings, which I've never done before, which could be very interesting actually, and something that I'm definitely interested in doing. I'm not gonna make a decision on that, so if you guys have any suggestions down below, feel free to let me know. And yeah, we'll decide as we go, I guess. I do want to get one of these for this, and then have all of these hoppers funnel into a crafter here, deposit into chests along here, right? Probably dug into the ground though, in case we like AFK here forever, I don't know. For large bulk resources. That way, all of these get turned into blocks and whatnot, and then I'd have a composter under this one, I think, to turn it into bone meal, and then have a second layer for just bone meal. Because I don't really need red dye currently. And I feel like if we do need red dye, that honestly a rose bush is like the easiest solution to that. All I need is, well, bone meal really, and that's what this farm gives me. So we're not gonna do this. We're not gonna decorate this. We're not gonna do any of the storage stuff. I think we need to go back to the build that we did in the previous episode and finish those interiors for the villagers, and possibly get some villagers moved up in there. Although I'm kind of really tired of working with villagers. 28 whole blocks. We went from 7 nuggets to 28 blocks plus 7 iron. Proud. This will be one of many farms that we have out here. I do have a waypoint like right here on the farm so I can teleport to it quicker, called here, just to mark where I want it. But I am gonna get rid of that. And then now this one, industrial area. I want this entire desert to basically be an industrial-ish area where I keep all my farms and stuff. And then of course as needed, we've got oceans galore around here, so if I do need to move them, I can. I think that's all I have for over here, really. I'm gonna go get the materials for the interior and then probably build it on camera. I haven't done that yet. I mean, I did the time lapses and stuff, but those are a little bit different, so gotta try something new, I suppose. Right? Might as well. I don't have a transition for this, so. Whoa. Hey, that worked. Alright. So now we're here. What does that mean? Hold on. I gotta check this out. Come on, please say the transition worked and that this is all done for me and I don't have to do it. Oh yeah. This is the design that I went for my trading hall. Something simple, and it kind of bluntly gets the point across that these are stonemasons with these giant stones here sitting on the top. And as you can see, plenty of slots for stonemasons. There's a whole nother floor above this as well if I ever feel like I need to get more bricks than just that single floor, so yeah. You know, I probably could have detailed this a tiny bit better, but it's just supposed to be a functional trading hall, and it's not a place that most people will see too super often. That's yep, that's what I'm going with apparently. Anyway, yeah. So now that I have the interiors of this done and the iron farm done, I think it's time for resource grinding. Today's kind of a slow episode. Well, next episode though, I have a really cool build planned, and so the way I built this originally was I was going to put the build over here, right over the top of the church, but then I realized that I don't actually have a spot to go after I take down the church, so I'm pivoting, and then instead I'm gonna put the next building back here to fill up this space. Actually, I kind of like this building a lot, the one that I'm working on. It's very cyberpunk nightlife kind of building. And once I start building it, you'll see what I mean. I was also given a pretty good suggestion on what to replace this billboard right here with, which I will be doing next episode. I'm gonna play some clips that happened during the transition that I couldn't put before the transition because I would have ruined it, but anyway, I'll play those now, and you get to see the fun things that I was up to while building the interior of this building. Yeah. So I was getting resources for the interior of this build, right? And I was trading with my mending villager because I wanted to get a name tag so I can name a couple of the villagers. And what I realized was, I'm using my mending villager, by the way. So my mending villager, which is normally about this level right here, right? So it's about 26 to 22. And then I got this one, which is knockback 2, which is also pretty good. I got it for 27. And then I got mending again on the same villager. I'm pretty sure that's pretty rare. I don't think I've ever had that happen before. That's very interesting. I didn't even know that was a thing that could happen. Also, I've realized that I'm completely out of inventory space. Like, most of my shulker boxes are full. All of my chests are full, that's for sure. Before I forget, as per requested, Pete. My horse's name is Pete. Got the suggestion in the comments. So yeah. Feel free to suggest what else I should name my other pets. I have a dog that's named Rex already. We have Pete now. We also have Roger the Husk. And I have another unnamed dog. Still needs names. And there's a lot of like stray cats hanging around here that I can tame too. Just keep leaving those suggestions in the comments and I'll keep adding them in. Alright, now I'm in my mine and we're just gonna gather some resources until these 2 shulker boxes here are filled up and just see how much that gets us. So another time lapse, I suppose? Or maybe, actually, you know what? I think I'm gonna make this a montage. And yeah, see you after I'm done. Well, guess I gotta start now. It sucks. Okay, so I'm not even that far in, but I'm starting to reach a problem. I don't know if I can currently solve. So, over here is this water cave. And it's like just big enough where it's kind of annoying for me to try to get through it. I mean, I could block it all off, I guess, like individually place blocks down here and then re-dig them back up, but that's a lot of work. And I've actually already scoped out another area for me to start a resource hole like this. So I think what I might do actually is pivot for a tiny bit until I can get sponges to make that a lot easier, and then bring these with me and then start digging there. That way I don't have to place blocks in here just to redigging them back up later. And here it is. Yep, that's right. Directly under the city. The real question is, where specifically? I have this whole giant area cleared out right here, but I feel like I am a tiny bit close to like my smelter, which is just like right here. This way. Because right over here, it's this nice big open area too. Right here. And the building that I want to do on top of this, I don't think will have a basement of any kind. So right here would be perfect. Now I just gotta figure out how far this way I can go. Actually, hold on. Where are the borders? We're gonna follow the borders. So one chunk definitely won't be big enough. This one will be miscellaneous. Well, it's also thundering in the game and also in real life. Oh, shoot. Oh no, I didn't even think about my villagers. Okay. Well, not that way. Oh no, raining and thunder is gonna lag my computer like nobody's business. Not to mention that it's also raining in real life and thundering in real life, so solid chance I won't be able to record for the entire day today, like I was hoping. Now we've got 2 chunks cleared out. Let's go for one more over here. And I think after I'm done clearing out this dirt, I'm gonna start prepping the area for the next building, because I think the dirt platform that I've made isn't quite long enough. So, 1, 2, 3. Now I just gotta do it with this one, and then possibly 5 more, depending on what I feel like doing. Okay, that's a 2 chunk by 2 chunk area all cleared out and ready for me to start digging down. I didn't exactly get all the resources that I wanted. I did get a giant chunk of stone, which is nice. But I also got a lot of dirt. Some other stuff too. But not bad, honestly, for like only a half hour of mining. Can't complain. I can't complain. And not to mention the 40 iron that's in there too that I didn't talk about earlier. Just wanted to pause for a second and say thank you for all of the support that I've gotten on the last 2 videos that I posted. It means a whole lot to see that at least somebody cares, and that I'm not actually doing this for nothing. And I hope that I can make great content for you guys as well. But yeah, thank you. Really, really appreciate it. Also think that that might be it for the whole episode, too. I'm only like 3 days into recording this. And I kind of did everything that I wanted to do, because we built the iron farm, which took a while. I did the interiors to the trading hall, which did not take a while. And we extended the dirt platform so we could start build on the next episode. And yeah, I guess that's it. Thank you guys for watching. And again, I'm gonna say it one more time. Thank you so much for the support. It means the world to me. And yeah, you guys have a good one. I'll see you next time.